Welcome to MightyForms. Today we're going to show you how to set up your schedule field settings and integrate with Google Calendar. The first thing that you need to do is go and click on Login. Once you've logged in, this is what your dashboard is going to look like. There's three ways to start a form. You can use the existing form that is available over here, or you can click on create a new form. Once you click on create a new form, you'll be taken to the next page. From here, you can select any of the templates that are available to start creating a form. But for this video, we're going to use the existing form that we already have. So let's click on the form over here. And it's going to show up on our main builder. Now this is the main page where we can do a lot of customization. On the left hand side, there's different fields that we can add. If you scroll down, we can easily add the schedule field. Now there's two methods by which we can add a schedule. The first one is clicking on the plus button over here. Once we click on it, you'll see on the right hand side that the schedule has been added. Now let's delete it from here for a second. If you want to drag and drop it, you can also do that. Once you have added the schedule, you can click on the schedule field, and once you click on it, on the right hand side you can have all the customization that's available. Here you can edit the status. You can choose if you want this field to accept a user submission. It can only be visible to users or be invisible to users as well. Then you have required. Now you can turn required on or off at the same time. It really depends on what your requirements are. So once you click on it, it will turn on, and once you click on it, it will turn off. It is as simple, straightforward as that. Then you have label. You can pick a time slot. You can click on show label and you can turn it on and off. You can also have intervals available as well, and you can select the time period of interval as well. It could be 15, 30, 60, 90, or 120 minutes. Now, once you have done that, all you need to do is connect it to your calendar. On Connect Calendar, you get two options. The first one is the Google Calendar, and the second one is Zoom. We can click on the Connect account for a Google Calendar, and there will be a pop-up that's going to come, which is going to give an option to select the Gmail account that we want to connect our calendar with. So we're going to select the account from here, and once we have selected an account, we need to give it authorizations by allowing it to view and edit events on our calendar. Now, as you can see, our account has been connected to our Google Calendar. So now once we have connected our account, we need to click and select the Google Calendar that we want to connect it with. So let's go ahead and connect it. Now you can see it's added. Now we can set up the schedule. Let's click on set up the schedule. Once we select the calendar, we will select the email address that we have. You can give your event a name. You can even include submission data here using the hash symbol to select a corresponding form field. The next is the event description. Give your event a short description. Use the hash symbol to select a corresponding form field. You can also include submission data over here. In the next field, you can add the guests. If you want to make sure that your respondents get a Google Calendar invite, you can add an email field to your form in order to include it here. You can also add more participants by typing their emails here directly. Once you scroll down, you can set your weekly hours. It's unavailable by default. You can click on any day you want, and once you do that, you can set your hours. If you want to take a break in between any time, all you need to do is click on the plus sign. Over here, you can set the time. Once you have set up everything, all you need to do is click on Save. Now we're going to click on the preview button. Once we click on the preview button, we're going to check and see if our form is actually working or not. So this is a test form that we're going to try out. Once you have filled out all the details, pick a time slot is the most important element over here to consider. Over here, I'm going to select 11th of November. After doing that, I will select the timing that I want. So we're going to go with 2 p.m. Once that is selected, all we need to do is click on Submit. Now our form has been submitted and we've gotten a verification for it. If you want to submit it again, all you need to do is click on Submit again. But to see if you've received the form or not, you can just head over to your Gmail account and check it from there. Now, as you can see that I've received the email confirmation from the actual host with the details of the invitation, when it is and at what time it is. That is how simple and straightforward all these steps are.